What's up, people of the tubes? Welcome back to another video. I have been plant-based. Some may call it vegan. I don't feel like I'm full vegan because, as I've mentioned in a lot of my other videos, I do eat chicken every now and then, eggs every now and then. So I can't really classify myself as like full vegan, but that's why I like to say plant-based. So I started eating more plant-based in college. I want to say like my second-ish year of college. I kind of started to dabble in like vegan options, plant-based options, and that's also kind of when my fitness journey kind of started to kickstart a little bit more, got more serious and more regimented about, you know, fitness and wellness and health and all that good stuff. It's been at least 3 years, a good like 4-ish maybe. So during this time I have learned quite a few things about eating this way. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today, all the things that I've learned over the duration of that time of being plant-based. So the first thing I learned is how to be creative with my meals. Like, I've never experienced so many different like meal options and combinations of veggies. I've just learned how to make eating vegetables and stuff like that fun. Just be creative with it and throw a bunch of things together and make it taste good. There are so many different types of like foods out there that I just didn't have my eyes open to and I didn't even know like existed. I don't know, just random things. Tahini, which I like swear by now. Just so many things that I would have never experimented in and found out that I really love eating. Falafels, like I don't know, just different things like that. It's crazy that I wasn't even aware of them before. Another thing, and I think it's like a misconception or just like a stereotype type of thing, is that you're not like just eating rabbit food. Like it's way more than that. It's very, very possible and likely that you're going to get full and satiated off of these plant-based meals because they're so like dense in volume and fiber. So it's not like you're going to be starving 24/7 and just eating very small portions. Like, don't get it twisted. You could still eat a lot. You really have to plan ahead and look ahead at menus when having to like go out to eat, especially for like birthdays and things like that where they have like a certain place that they are going to be going to celebrate. Make sure that you kind of give the menu a look. Most of the times, you know, nowadays everything is online, so you can just kind of look on there and make sure that there's something there for you to eat. Sucks, like I don't want to be that person that's like, sorry, can't eat that, can't eat that, can't eat that. Like, I don't want to be that difficult person, but at the same time you want to, you know, prioritize yourself and make sure that you can still stay on track and do this for you and eat what you like to eat. You just have to make sure that you are planning ahead, looking ahead. Most of the times, a lot of places, it's just gonna be a salad. I'm keeping it real because some places have not upped their game on the like vegan, vegetarian options. So you might have to opt for a salad sometimes. And I know that's kind of boring, but a lot of more places nowadays are being more inclusive with their menus, especially like over here on the West Coast. There's a lot of different vegan restaurants and vegan options and vegetarian options. So I guess that's a good thing that, you know, it's changing. But yeah, just know that you have to really like look ahead, plan ahead, so that you're not that person that ends up not eating anything and just being like, I'll just take a water. Just keep them coming. Another really big misconception that I've learned. So being vegan does not automatically make you healthier. Like, let me say it again for the people in the back. A lot of people tend to come across veganism and being plant-based, vegetarian, whatever the case may be. But also, I'm just gonna throw out, if I'm saying vegan rather than plant-based, I'm just using the term loosely. So yeah, I'm just kind of using it interchangeably. But a lot of people dive into like veganism because they think that they're gonna just lose tons of weight. It's important to know that like weight loss is more about like your lifestyle changes and your diet changes, calorie in versus calorie out, and the type of foods that you're eating, the quality of foods that you're eating, just know that there's a lot of very, very highly processed vegan food options out there. And those tend to be like the really yummy, like comfort foods that everybody goes for. And you could wind up, you know, eating a whole bunch of processed high calorie foods, whereas you could have just taken, I don't know, the steak and fries and not had as many calories or as much processed stuff in there. I think people will not realize that. They'll kind of just think that, oh, this is vegan, so it's automatically like I'm eating healthier, I feel good about myself. But no, you have to still like read the labels and know what you're eating, because yeah, they'll just add a bunch of like additives and stuff in there to make it taste better. So there's a way of going about it if you want to do it like the dirty vegan way and just eat a bunch of like comfort food and a bunch of sugary processed, you know, really good food, which of course I indulge in like every now and then. Of course that is not going to get you to weight loss. It's really more, it's less about being vegan that's going to make you healthy. It's more just about being cautious of what you're eating and trying to limit processed foods. I really hope for anybody out there watching that you are not going into veganism or being plant-based or vegetarian just for weight loss. I hope that you're going into it with the open mind to just experience how it is and experiment and see if it sticks and if you like it. But if you're going into it thinking it's because I'll shed like tons of weight, you're going into it for the wrong reason. Another thing that I've learned is that people will not get it. They'll not understand why you're eating this way. They might even make fun of you, and it's okay. If it's something that you truly like and you like this way of eating, then stick to it, and eventually they just get used to it. Next thing is that there's really not any rules when it comes to this plant-based way of eating. If you decide you want to keep eating eggs or whey protein or honey or whatever your thing may be, chicken every now and then that doesn't make you any less. Don't let people put the pressure of like labels on you to make you feel like, I might as well just give up whatever because I already just ate this piece of chicken. You make your own diet, you make your own rules. Plant-based is very, very broad in its term already, so it just means that you, for the most part, tend to eat mainly like vegetables, non-dairy, non-meat. But every now and then, if you want to have some of those things, feel free to have it. Like, don't feel like you have to follow every rule by the books when it comes to this. And then lastly, I think it's pretty, you know, obvious to say, but it just taught me how to incorporate more nutrient-dense foods into my everyday eating. I really don't think of like meat being the main part of the meal. Focus on like what type of vegetables and grains and stuff like that I'm gonna put on, and then making sure that I have some source of protein. And protein you could find in so many different like foods. It's like beans and legumes, seeds, nuts, so many different things that protein is just already in. So don't be afraid of, you know, not getting protein. Do want to be cautious about it, because some people could just tend to start eating just more carbs and stuff like that and forget to incorporate protein. But you're not going to like lose out on a massive amount of protein most of the time if you're eating balanced meal. That just taught me how to get more fruits and veggies in my everyday, how to like have it with every meal pretty much. I feel like I'm getting way more micronutrients in my diet nowadays than I have prior. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Just wanted to make it short and sweet and share my perspective on it. I am in no way pushing this diet or lifestyle onto you. You know, if you want a burger, eat a burger. Make sure you hit this video with a like because it really supports me, and then hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. And if you're coming back and watching my videos anyways, you might as well just be subscribed because it's free, it's a good time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!
Oh